Hey fam, Pastor Carolyn here, your pastor and purpose pusher. And today is Wealth Builder Saturday. And because it's also a day where people are thinking a lot about love, we're going to be talking about love, the love of money. Don't forget to order your merch, your Wealth Builder hoodie. Um, that will help me to fund my kingdom projects. And so let's get right into it. So listen, so we know that love, the Bible talks about the love of money being the root of all evil. So we're going to definitely meditate on that scripture today. And so know that money has no heart. So it is not evil. So the money is not evil, but out of the abundance of our heart, right? The mouth speaks. And also, our heart carries all of our issues. And so once God places that money in our hands, it's up to us to use it for good or to use it for evil. And so we are also going to be in Deuteronomy because the Bible also talks about it is God who gives us the power to get wealth. And so we have the ability to use that power for good or for evil. So it's nothing wrong with wanting money. It's nothing wrong with, what when we do these wealth building Saturdays, we talk a lot about money. We talk a lot about finances. We talk about multiple income streams and all of those things. And all of those things are wonderful because we do need money to sustain our lifestyle. We do need money, to buy food and pay our bills and all of those things. But know that God does not want us to want his stuff, the money, more than we want him. Okay. And that's why, we can't put so much emphasis on the money and not the giver. So it is he, God, who gives us the power to get wealth. So what are you going to do with the power that God has given you to get wealth? So Deuteronomy 8:18 in the Bible, it emphasizes that God is the source of strength, ability, and opportunity for financial increase. It is He. Okay? So people crack me up when they start talking about how self made they are. Are you really self made? Okay, I just think you're delusional when you say you're self made. Because if God did not give you the ability and the power to get that wealth, you would not have it. Okay? But, you know, people feel what they feel, they think what they think. And so also we're going to be meditating on First Timothy 6:10, which states, "For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the faith." And so don't be so focused on the money, right? What are you going to do with the money anyway? So many times we're praying for the money, but once God blesses you with it, what are you going to do with it? Because if you're just thinking about all the material things and not thinking about being a giver, God blesses us to be a blessing to others. He gives us so that we can have to, yes, provide for ourselves and our families, but also to give to others. So if you don't have that mindset, I want to encourage you to renew your mind today as it pertains to money. And all this talk about love today, I want you to think about how much do you really love money and how much do you really love God who gives you the power to get the money. Okay, so these are some of the things we're going to be talking about in our Wealth Builder session today. So I hope you join us. Those of you in the inner court, I will see you this evening. Listen, I pray that this has blessed you. You be encouraged and not discouraged. You be blessed and not stressed. And I'll see you in the inner court.